Hey guys, Miss McCloud here for today's daily reading. Today's book is one that I've read in class before, so if you were from my class, you would have heard it if you're in my class this year. If not, it's a really good book, and it's all about positive decisions and talking to people positively. So I think it's a really important book to share with others. So if you have a friend that you think would like to hear this as well, you can share the video with them. The book is called Have You Filled a Bucket Today? And it's written by McCloud and it's illustrated by David Messing. All day long, everyone in the whole wide world walks around carrying an invisible bucket. You can't see it, but it's there. You have a bucket? Each member of your family has a bucket. Your grandparents, friends, and neighbors all have buckets. Everyone carries an invisible bucket. I wonder what the bucket is for. Your bucket has one purpose only. Its purpose is to hold your good thoughts and your good feelings about yourself. You feel happy and good when your bucket is full. And you feel sad and lonely when your bucket is empty. Other people feel the same way too. They're happy when their bucket is full, and they're sad when their buckets are empty. It's great to have a full bucket, and this is how it works. Other people can fill your bucket, and you can fill theirs. You can fill your own bucket too. So how do you fill a bucket? I wonder. You fill a bucket when you show love to someone, when you say or do something kind, or even when you give someone a smile. That's being a bucket filler. Ooh, I want to be a bucket filler. That sounds fantastic. A bucket filler is a loving, caring person who says and does nice things to make others feel special. When you treat others with kindness and respect, you fill their bucket. But you can also dip into a person's bucket and take out some good feelings. That doesn't sound very nice. You dip into a bucket when you make fun of someone, when you say or do mean things, or even when you ignore someone. That's bucket dipping. Bullying is bucket dipping. When you hurt others, you dip into their bucket. You will dip into your own bucket too. Many people who dip have an empty bucket. They may think they can fill their own bucket by dipping into someone else's, but that will never work. You never fill your own bucket when you dip into someone else's. But guess what? When you fill someone's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. You feel good when you help others feel good. All day long, we are either filling up or dipping into each other's buckets by what we say and what we do. Try to fill a bucket and see what happens. You love your mom and dad. Why not tell them you love them? You can even tell them why. Your caring words will fill their buckets with joy. Watch for smiles to light up their faces. You will feel like smiling too. A smile is a good clue that you have filled a bucket. If you practice, you'll become a great bucket filler. Just remember that everyone carries an invisible bucket, and think of what you can say or do to fill it. Here are some ideas for you. You could smile and say hi to the bus driver. He has a bucket too. You could invite the new kid at school to play with you. You could write a thank you letter to your teacher. I love thank you letters. They are so fantastic. They really fill my bucket. You could tell your grandpa that you like spending time with him. There are many ways to fill a bucket. Bucket filling is fun and easy to do. It doesn't matter how young or old you are. It doesn't cost money. It doesn't take much time. And remember, when you fill someone else's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. When you're a bucket filler, you make your home, your school, and your neighborhood better places for all. Bucket filling makes everyone feel good. So why not decide to be a bucket filler today and every day? Just start each day by saying to yourself, I'm going to do something to fill someone's bucket today. And at the end of each day, ask yourself, did I fill a bucket today? Yes, I did. That's the life of a bucket filler, and that's you. The end. So I thought this was a really great book. I know we've read it in class and we have our buckets that we put kind messages in within our class, but obviously we aren't in class, so it's hard to write those kind messages to our friends, but we can still do this. So what I'm going to do, I've got my bucket here. So what I'm going to do is every day I'm going to put some kind words that either someone has said to me or kind words that I want to say to someone else. I'm going to put them in the bucket. And then every day when I'm doing my daily reading, I'm going to say what I have put in here. So it could be something nice about a child in my class. It could be something nice about a teacher. It could be something nice about one of my family members. Or it could be something nice that someone has said or done for me. So I'm going to do that, and every day I'm going to pick one or two things and I'm going to share them with you just so that we can make sure that we are continuing to fill each other's buckets, because I think it's so, so important. And I know that when I fill someone else's bucket, it makes me feel so, so happy and proud that I've made someone else feel good, and that also fills my bucket. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and remember to fill some buckets today. Be really kind to your parents, to your siblings, or anyone else that lives with you. Maybe you could write a kind message or make a kind card for one of your friends who you're missing. There are so many great ideas, and if you're not sure of how you can fill a bucket, you can also Google some kind compliments to do, or random acts of kindness that you can do, and you can take some of those ideas for yourself. All right, have a great day, guys. All right, guys, if you want to fill someone's bucket and you want me to do a shout out on one of my YouTube videos, then what you need to do is you need to go to my channel page, and under the discussions tab, there's a comment on there that says if you want to fill someone's bucket, to reply to that message. So just reply to that message, but remember about internet safety, do not include anyone's full name, don't include where you live, and don't include what school you go to. Just make sure that it's nice and safe. If you are putting in someone's name, it needs to be just their first name. Don't put any surnames or last names in. All right? Bye, guys.